some hotels make it feel like the room was prepared specifically for you, that's exactly the type of energy I like to curate for guests in my home. And today, our VIP guest is my mama, so you know we are pulling out all of the stops. Hi, I'm Jules. Welcome back to Home Paths, the show where the places we experience in the world shape the way we live at home. If you've seen a few of my episodes, you know I love for my rooms to feel like a boutique hotel experience, and I take the guest experience very seriously. Today we are going to do a few upgrades to the guest bedroom in real time. Let's get into it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the guest bedroom right now. This is just me wanting to spruce things up a bit. My mom's annual summer visit. I look forward to creating a special experience for her every year. We're going to switch out this beaded tapestry. I've had these for so long and I love them, but I just want something new. So the plan is to create a gallery wall. I picked up some frames from Hobby Lobby and I found some fabric. Next up, we're gonna update the florals on the side tables. So these are faux florals, so she's gonna have completely fresh flowers. I'm going to update this arrangement and I'm going to replace the dry eucalyptus here with some fresh flowers as well. Also want to do a throw pillow refresh. Y'all, I'm so excited because my Amazon package is here and I needed that to finish this guest bedroom. So perfect timing. Thank you, Amazon man. We have assembly line happening in my dining room. We have the fabric, the frames, and our flowers. These are the vases we're gonna use. So I went to Trader Joe's and I picked up flowers that complemented the fabric as well as the travel mementos, and just one from there. I hope it works. There was really no rhyme or reason beyond picking flowers that complemented the pieces that will be anchored in the center of the room. So we'll see. I hope I got enough. And we're just gonna freestyle right now. Let's go. Excited about this one in particular because clearly it's wired. So to put flowers in this, I have a small bowl and flower fluff. My camera's tracking me. So we're gonna make something happen with this one. I am just winging it right now. It's gonna be a lot of experimentation, which I'm excited. I do want to take a floral class one day. If you know of any floral arrangement classes in Detroit, please let me know. Well, let me make sure that this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm glad I saw that. Okay. Ooh. That almost took the camera out. The flower frog actually comes from a Japanese floral tradition called ikebana, and it's essentially the art of intentional flower arrangement. And that's what I love. It's the opposite of just stuffing a bunch of flowers into a vase and hoping for the best. You use fewer stems and you think about the direction that each one faces. And the result looks so much more deliberate and elevated. Japan is one of my favorite countries. I've visited multiple times. And what I love about Japan is that their attention to detail, the beauty in everyday objects, just the way that they approach even the simplest things with such care is something that I bring into my day-to-day life. Ikebana has been practiced in Japan for over 600 years. It was originally created as a form of meditation and spiritual offering, and over time it evolved into one of the most respected art forms in Japanese culture. Okay, I think the best way to do it is on the angle. Yep, okay. Then we're gonna go like this. Okay. Perfect. All right, that fits really well in there. While Ikebana does focus on simplicity, I feel like this arrangement needs a little bit more. Still not overpowering the design, but still it needs something extra. I think this is gonna be the answer to what we need. It's almost there, but yeah, I think this is gonna turn it up a notch. Just as I suspected, adding this single stem to the base of this arrangement did exactly what I needed it to do. I absolutely love it. For this, I think it's perfect with just a singular flower. I love the clean look of this one, so I don't think I'm gonna add anything to this for now. I really like it with just one flower. I got this vase from Kohl's, and the black one I got as a gift from my hairstylist. Shout out to Brianna. And then the gold one, I don't remember. I've had that for a long time. No, I want this shorter. It's actually quite therapeutic to put flowers together. I wanted each arrangement to feel unique. And for this one, I wanted it to be more whimsical, more full than the others. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay. You know, you really just have to trust the process with this. You know, it may not look great at first, but then it'll slowly make sense. I love it. I added some more of the filler to kind of bring it up a notch. And I like it a lot. Not like it, I love it. I just made a slight adjustment to the pom-pom. I moved it towards the center. Here they are all together looking so fabulous. Now to transport them to the room. I initially placed this directly under the sconce, but I realized I preferred it off-center. Okay, I love this. I just added in a candle and I just put it on top of this coaster. Okay, this arrangement is giving exactly what she needs to. My favorite hotels is the One Hotel brand. When I went to Nashville for my brother's wedding, we stayed there and I loved how they had live plants, like beautiful, beautiful plants. I just thought that was such a special touch. It made me feel like home. That's why I really wanted to replace the fake plants in here with some live living plants. This looks way better than this. So I got these frames to replace the plain white. I just think it looks a little better. These aren't bad, but I like this one better. I want the directions of the stripes to be vertical, so I have to make sure that I don't mess it up. Because some of the frames itself will be vertical and horizontal, so I'm just making sure that I'm doing everything correctly. That's why it's really important to have the reference photo. Okay, so this one is like this, which means like this. Let me make sure. Okay. And I mean, I could have cut it better, but it really doesn't matter as long as it fits nicely, neatly into the frame. Oh wait, I already messed up. I need to put the glass first, which I'm gonna have to clean. I'll index it on the other side too, but just want to make sure before I put everything in it that this side is okay. No residue. Don't tell me. You see, some residue slipped in there, so we gotta do this. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. And this one. Okay, these two are the big, larger frames one, and they will be vertical. And then, right. All right, so we made sure it's vertical. Let me see. I'm gonna cut it here. This fabric was left over from my wedding. I used it for my wedding table arrangement signage. So I love to use the stuff I get, you know, eventually. For different ways, get creative with it. At the time, I would have never known that I would use it for this project. So cute. I'm really excited to add these pieces to the gallery wall because when I was playing with the arrangements, something felt missing. And I was like, wait, I have these plates that I haven't used in forever. They were just in my basement. So I'm so glad that I could finally put them to use again. And it just all works perfectly together. When I saw the colors of the stripes and these plates and the ceramic, I was just like, wow. And these are from Morocco. And these are from Brazil. Morocco and Brazil are definitely some of the top destinations that I've visited. So it's really nice to have reminders of them in this room. And the thing I love when I visit a hotel is when it spotlights local art. I just think it's such a special touch. Now time to clear the bed so we could assemble the gallery wall. See you later, beautiful tapestries. When I did a mock-up of the gallery wall on my bed, I also took measurements of it and wrote it in my phone so that I could reference it throughout the process. People, they tape the wall. I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm just gonna go based on my measurements. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't do any extra holes in the wall. So they'll be covered, so it's okay. I'm gonna start with the centerpiece and go from there. I think from the center will likely help me to prevent any extra mistakes because I could just have a reference. First nail go again. Wish me luck. Everything has 2 inches of space in between, so that's what I'm just about to mark up right now to make sure that we're staying consistent. I'm doing a lot of calculations here because I'm not taping it. I do want to be precise. I measured the frame, the inside of the frame, it's 14 inches. This middle point is 7, and the hanging parts are at 2 and 12. So I'm just making sure that I mark that appropriately. 7. Oh. Okay. Oh no. Okay. This is not what it's supposed to look like. Okay, false alarm. It works. I was just mounting it incorrectly, but it works now. Okay, it's coming together. Next, we're gonna do the right hand side. I'm essentially starting with the pieces that are easy to base from and go riff off of. So this is essentially halfway of this. I'm eyeballing it right now and it's 2 inches, but I'm gonna confirm that this is 2 inches apart. I've officially been working on this project for hours and your girl is tired. So far so good. There's a few things there. I made a little mess throughout the process. So I have to do some patching and a little bit of painting, which I didn't want to do all of that, but here we are. But I am very excited about how this looks. I think it looks so much better than the last option. We still have plenty of stuff to do for mom. I have to wash the sheets, do a little bit more cleaning, curate the welcome basket, but for right now, I'm gonna put a pause on this. Day 2 of upgrading the guest room for my mama. Made a quick stop at Lowe's to pick up some essential items I needed to patch up the gallery wall. So I left Lowe's feeling really confident. Barry was so helpful. He walked me through the entire process. So now, time to get to work. Time is of the essence, so I have to start stacking things to do. So before I work on the wall, time to do some laundry. Excited to begin again. First order of business, we need to patch up these tiny holes. I'm so proud of myself because this is really out of my element. I'm a visionary. I know what looks good, but in terms of doing it, I tend to outsource those tasks. But today I was like, okay, let me do this for myself. As the sheets were in the washer and the paint was drying, I cleaned the mattress with this Dust Mite mattress cleaner, and I absolutely love this device. I feel like every home should have it. I originally got these throw pillows for the holidays, but decided that I actually love them for this room. I found this lumbar pillow to be too small for the bed, so I updated it to this, and voila, here's the final look of the room.
Nice, nice, nice.
The guest room is officially mom approved, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share, and stay tuned for next week's episode where we walk through my pantry renovation. And if anything in the guest room appealed to you, I've linked my Amazon storefront and other links in the description.